They don't wear capes, and they don't ask for fame. They just stepped up when it mattered most. Get ready to meet the unstoppable humans who gave everything to change someone's world. It's amazing how strangers become a team in seconds. No leader, no plan, just instinct, trust, and people doing what needs to be done. That's humanity at its best.
Agárralo, agárralo, agárralo.
What started as a flooded roadside turned into a life or death emergency in seconds. As the pickup carrying an elderly woman was swept away, brave rescuers stepped in without hesitation. Real heroes don't wait for the danger to pass. They face it to save someone else. A fun day outdoors turned into a life or death rescue in an instant. Seeing a woman hanging helplessly from a 70-foot cliff, these college football players didn't hesitate. They became the rescue team she desperately needed. Real heroes don't ask who's responsible. They just step up.
Y'all heroes, bro.
Everest doesn't give second chances very often. But thanks to the Sherpa's quick thinking and teamwork, one climber got exactly that. Real heroes climb for others, not just themselves.
Yes.
Thanks. Oh, man. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
When every second mattered, strangers became someone's greatest hope. Working together against the crashing waves, they turned a life or death moment into a story of survival. That's the power of courage.
Can you see anything in his mouth? Can you open your mouth?
Every parent knows that terrifying feeling. Choking is often silent, leaving almost no time to react. Thankfully, these officers stayed calm, acted fast, and used the right first aid techniques to save a life.
Yeah, affirmative. You all right? Where? Yeah. See, it's right there.
got your kit with
I
you?
don't.
I'm gonna have to. She's been in there about a minute or two. You want it?
Other end.
This one?
Yep.
Hey, you okay? You okay?
This is where training meets compassion. The officers stayed calm, acted fast, and kept reassuring her through the glass. Sometimes the greatest rescue starts by giving someone hope.
Hey, sweetie. Say hi. You'll be fine. Oh, you got other
Yeah, we got any
tippy
water?
cup, tippy cup or something?
One moment, he was covering the man with his jacket. The next, he was fighting to protect himself. It's a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly a situation can change. A protester suddenly stepped in front of the motorcade, bringing everything to an immediate stop. Within seconds, officers moved in and escorted the individual away before the convoy continued. It was just another stop on a busy New York route, until this bus driver noticed someone who needed a helping hand. Instead of rushing on, the driver stopped and helped the person cross safely. Fast cars, skilled drivers, and one muddy stage that humbled them all. Nature doesn't care how powerful your engine is. Before the firefighters even arrived, ordinary passengers had already stepped up. Staying calm, working together, and doing the right thing kept a frightening moment from becoming something much worse. That's real heroism.
Are they asleep? Come on now, guys. Come on. Come on. You okay, guys? You okay? You bumped your head. You bumped your head.
They tore through a window air conditioner to reach two trapped children before the fire grew even worse. No hesitation, just courage, quick thinking, and a desperate race against time. Just seconds before the tram pulled away, security guard Rufat Deer spotted a trapped cat. He hit the emergency stop and rescued it just in time. Real heroes don't stop to ask who needs saving, they simply act.
บานนู้นกี่สียางแล้ว
ไฟลุกปุ๊บบอกใจห่าเป็นไรปะเนี่ย
เพื่อมันดับไฟหน่อย
ไฟอะป๊าไปเอาน้ำไปเฮ้ยดีไฟลุกยังไม่ดับดีเท่าไหร่ป้าเอาน้ำไปช่วยกันไหนข้างหน้านะใช่ค่ะขั้นสามขึ้นมาเฉยเลยค่ะใช่
When the flames started spreading, nobody argued about whose job it was. They grabbed water, worked together, and stopped the fire before it became a catastrophe. That's what real community looks like.
Open the car first. Yes. Whoever put a capital P is good. Yes, read it out loud. Read it out loud.
A stolen pair of shoes left this teacher heartbroken, but his students refused to let that be the ending. They came together with a surprise that brought a smile back to his face and reminded him how much he means to them. Sometimes the greatest lesson comes from the students. Seconds separated this ambulance from disaster. Thanks to the driver's calm thinking, the train passed safely and no one was hurt. It's also a powerful reminder: when lives are at risk, always follow railway safety rules and never enter a crossing unless you're sure you can clear it. A fallen tree brought traffic to a stop, but it also brought out the best in people. Instead of waiting for someone else, these truck drivers jumped out and worked together to clear the road. Real heroes don't wait for permission. They step up. Small acts of kindness can make every street a little safer and every community a little stronger. One broken bus brought out the best in everyone. Instead of walking away, strangers came together to help. Sometimes the best stories aren't about the problem, they're about the people who solve it. Clearing the road for an ambulance carrying someone's last hope was a small act that could mean everything. Real heroes don't always save lives directly, they make it possible for others to. Seeing the elderly man struggling, the Yamato driver didn't hesitate to stop and help. Respect isn't just something you say, it's something you show through your actions. One little poncho won't solve Istanbul's stray dog problem, but it means everything to the dog wearing it. Sometimes kindness starts with helping the one right in front of you.
I fell.
Are you okay? Are you hurt?
She fell while simply doing her job, but strangers made sure she didn't face it alone. They showed up with flowers, proving that kindness can heal more than bruises.
Charlie 23, expectation as needed.
What started as a simple trip through the drive-thru turned into a life-threatening emergency in seconds. As the driver became trapped, officers reacted without hesitation, working together to free them before it was too late. Real heroes stay calm when everyone else is in panic. This is what real community looks like. Nobody asked them to help, but they showed up anyway. When people choose kindness over convenience, everyone wins.
Hey, how are you? Good. I actually have a question for you.
Cheeky? Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, we found her down here at like 11. We have her at the house right now. I can definitely come get her and bring her back.
Listen. Did she have a shirt on too?
Yeah, she had a blue little dress.
Shout out to my neighbors for going door to door until they found the owner. That's what a real community looks like.
Yes, please,
Absolutely.
thank you
Give me like 3 minutes
so much.
Hey! Hey! Your house is on fire here!
What?
Your house!
What you mean?
Hey, keep that, Lisa.
We saw it as we were trying to Oh my god, thank you!
Watch how these quick-thinking neighbors jumped into action and turned a dangerous situation into a safe ending.
Man, good thing we stopped.
Thank you!
Holy shit.
The car started rolling, and every second mattered. The shopkeeper didn't hesitate, sprinting into action with lightning-fast reflexes. Sometimes heroes don't wear capes, they just react. This is exactly the kind of video that reminds you the internet can still be a beautiful place, worth every penny. One day, every one of us will need someone to slow down and lend a hand. The kindness we give today has a way of finding its way back to us.
Así que la future.
Traffic jam? No problem. A few strong hands turned the street into a pop-up gym, and that truck got the ultimate heavy lifting workout. Courage doesn't depend on your size. This young boy from Argentina jumped into action without a second thought, proving that even the smallest hero can make the biggest difference. Bravery begins with one fearless choice. Floodwaters were rising, but he never stopped. One child after another, he carried them to safety, proving that real strength is measured by the lives you protect. When another student started choking, Gustavo Rubio didn't freeze. He stepped in. Thanks to the Heimlich maneuver he learned as a volunteer firefighter, a life may have been saved in just a few seconds. Raging floodwaters stood between a child and safety. Without hesitation, these officers formed a human chain, passing the little one from hand to hand until they reached dry ground. That's what real courage looks like.
Pink one?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want pink?
Great. Sure, please.
The kids had lemonade and cotton candy. The Kingston police brought the smiles. Together, they turned an ordinary day into a memory these kids will never forget. It wasn't a grand gesture, but it spoke volumes about her kindness. Sometimes the smallest acts leave the biggest impact.
I ain't got shit on me, bro.
You're hurting him though.
I'm not hurting him.
Just secure him. Secure
I'm not hurting him. I'm not hurting him.
Yeah, but you're hurting.
Can you go and get my wallet out?
I ain't got shit.
You're hurting him though.
I'm not hurting him.
Just secure him. Secure
I'm not hurting him.
At first, it looked like a man was attacking a teenager. Then the full story came out. He was reportedly an off-duty officer stopping a teen who allegedly had a knife and had threatened others.
These fucking guns on me, bro. Watch.
One bite changed everything. When the man suddenly began choking, Officer Bassoon stepped in, performed the Heimlich maneuver, and saved his life.
There's still someone in there.
How we doing, sir?
Hey, we got fire department in there. Going down. He's got to get out.
Come on out.
Just watch him step up. Take your best. Don't get too close.
A car sank into the pond, and every second mattered. Without hesitation, firefighters and police officers formed a human chain and pulled the driver to safety. Sometimes the strongest lifeline is simply people refusing to let go.
Nobody else is in the car right now. There we go.
Looks like Batman clocked in for his shift. No cape required, just the courage to do the right thing. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is quietly choose to care. A routine subway stop turned into a race against time. After a man fainted and accidentally knocked a woman onto the tracks, passengers reacted instantly, signaling the train driver just in time. Their quick thinking turned a near tragedy into an incredible rescue. That's what real heroes look like. The moment the suspect took off, this 20-year-old didn't stand on the sidelines. He jumped in to help officers, proving that courage isn't about wearing a badge. It's about stepping up when it matters most.
I know, buddy. I'm gonna get you out. You're hot in there. I get it. Back up, buddy. Back up. Good boy.
The glass could be replaced. A life couldn't. As the temperature climbed, the officer didn't waste a second, breaking into the SUV and rescuing the trapped dog before it was too late. Real heroes know what matters most.
There we go. I think you're...
He came to deliver a package, never expecting to need help himself. When the customer saw him struggling in the brutal heat, she rushed outside with water and compassion. Sometimes the greatest delivery is kindness. Most people would have ridden past. Instead, this cyclist became exactly what the moment needed: a hero. It proves that greatness isn't about what you ride, but why you stop. Pressure doesn't build character, it reveals it. This person stayed calm, acted fast, and showed the kind of courage that truly earns respect. That's the kind of courage you can't teach. While others were still processing what was happening, he was already taking action to save a life. When life demands action, real heroes never hesitate. You hold that same power to help today. Don't miss our next story on Karma Caught on Cam. Hit subscribe and carry this spirit with you.